Hi, I'm back again. I don't know what happened there, but this is Kelly Ramsey with Developing People, and we were sharing the topic. Thanks for coming back, Darren. We were sharing the topic about being transformed, and are you ready to be transformed? And so I'm Kelly Ramsey with Developing People. You can find us on Facebook at Kelly Ramsey R Developing People, and we help you to discover the greatness that's within you, to develop that greatness or idea, from an idea to a reality, and then launch it. And so we want you to get unstuck so that you can go forward and do that. And so as I was talking, see, this is how important this is, that the enemy tried to cut me off, but we're going to share it and repost it to make sure you get this. And so one piece about being transformed is that you have to be willing to do the work and get unstuck. And you have, sometimes people are okay with where they are. They're okay with their life as it stands. They're okay with their everyday, and they don't want to do anything different, right? And then you have the others that are like, I need to change. I need to do something different, but I don't know how. And so that's what we do at Developing People. We help people get unstuck. Keep going. We're going to get this word. That's right. You are going to get this word because we all need it. That's why I was late today, I guess. And so I was thinking about just my life and areas that I was stuck in for years, and the transformation that has happened in my life is amazing. I do not have time today to give you all of it, but I was doing some writing last night. I'm writing a book. I'm a part of an anthology, which is a collection of women's stories, loving and living through tragedy. And so it was so enlightening as I was writing, but it was also scary to look at the full transformation of what I've gone through and how it happened, and we don't plan for transformation. Transformation happens as we're in the midst of something and something shifts or change, and then we have the opportunity, or we're given a challenge. Are we going to move with it? Are we going to go with it? Are we going to stay there and not transform into this other thing? And the other side of transformation is that, because I talked a little bit about this in my writing last night, that we sometimes transform ourselves by putting on masks to get through whatever we're dealing with. And that was a lot of my story. And so how many different masks I wore to transform myself into what I thought people wanted me to be, into who I needed to be at that time to get through those days so that I wouldn't go into deeper depression, because I was in depression. And so we're transforming all the time. But here's the power of this, is that God created us as His creation, and the ability to create and transform our lives is in our hands. Yes, smile and depression. That's so true, Darren. Because many people, when I was in that depression, people were like, oh, I didn't know. Like, no, you didn't know, because I didn't let you know. I didn't let you in. And I was smiling and laughing and joking. And inside, I was dying inside. I was ready just to go sit in a corner somewhere. And one time I did. I just sat. And so you have to realize that, I know, and there's so many of us. That's the part that's scary. So many of us are going through that, and we're moving through our day. We're right with our families, and they don't even know, because we won't let them in because of the shame and guilt that's associated with that. But that transformation happened not in one moment, but it happened over a long period of time. Actually, if I'm really honest about it, my last area of transformation is getting my body back into order, right? So that's a 25-year process, basically, that I started when I moved. No, it was way before then, really. But anyway, it was a long process. But 25 years of healing and restoration, and doing the work and applying myself and being a part of communities that supported me, that guided me, that kicked my butt sometimes when I was like, no, I'm not ever changing. And they were like, oh, yeah, you are. So you need those people in your life in order to get the transformation done. And you know what? in that community, the community was Gap, our church, Gap Restoration Tabernacle, Apostle Ricky and DeAndrea Thomas. In that community, what I found is that they were only doing and helping me to become better because they have been through the same thing. So the areas that you are struggling in and you've conquered over, you have the ability to help other people transform through those same areas. I can tell you about divorce. I can tell you about being single at 30, which is like cruel, to just saying. You're like at the prime of your life, your hormones are like out of whack, and then boom, you get divorced, and you're like, but I'm a Christian, I gotta hold on and do, like, it was hard, right? And so I can tell you about that. I can tell you about the transformation of welcoming someone else in after being divorced, wounded, hurt, single for a little bit, and then woo, I'm gonna get married and we're gonna make a happy life together. No, we still got some residue we gotta work through. I can tell you what that looks like. I can tell you about transforming when everyone else is having children and I'm not, and here I am 40 years old and I'm still not pregnant and I'm still believing and trusting, but I'm depressed and I'm down. I can tell you about that, right? And so transformation for me has been so enlightening, and to the point like I'm going to transform this man that is walking into green light, and we're going to help him. Lord, just transform his mind is what needs to be transformed. Sorry, I digress. And so transformation happens over a period of time. It takes work, it takes effort, but you know what it only takes? It takes to start, a beginning. A beginning. That's all you need is a beginning. And so developing people in the month of April, we are going to be offering some institutes. And I call it an institute instead of a workshop, because what happens is that we go in, we do a little workshop, 2 hours, rah, and we get all excited and we leave out and we're not equipped to do the work, right? And so being equipped to do the work, you have to spend some time in it and come back and revisit it. So an institute, you do come in for a set amount of time, usually a day or 2 days, but we're going to do some repeat sessions. So you won't just get one session, but you'll get more than one session, and you'll be able to come in, spend some time with me, talk it through as a group, do some individual work, and move past those areas where we're stuck in and truly transform our life into what we want it to be. Not what we're told, we have a lot of that going on. So we're told, oh, you need to do this. Oh, this is a program you need to be a part of. In the bottom line, I need to do whatever I decide to do, and I need to do what I'm going to be committed to following up and getting it done, right? And everybody has a timeline. They have a timeline to do the work. And I couldn't read your comments because I was driving, so I don't even know what you guys are saying, but awesome. But you need a timeline to do the work, but sometimes you need a partner in that to help you do it and on your own terms. And so I guess Ebony stirred me up this morning because I was like, Lord, I have so much in my hands and I have the ability to monetize that because I've given so much away for free for years. That season is over. Just saying. But I can unlock people. And it's only, yes, you're meant. Oh, you said I was awesome. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so cool. Yes, stay focused. Yeah, I'm off the road now. I'm just sitting so I can look at you. So I have the ability to unlock people, not because I have this great ability, just because God unlocked me. And so because God unlocked me, I get to use all the stuff he showed me, told me. I get to tell my story. I get to embarrass myself, which I'm not embarrassed because that's one gift he's given me is transparency. Because too long people are walking around thinking, oh, they have it all together. Like, no, I woke up late. I woke up at 7:30 this morning, the time we were supposed to leave the house, right? I get my boys up, rally them all up. My husband woke up at 7:30. And he's supposed to be at work at 5:30, right? He's 2 hours behind. And then we both go for the ironing board. And I was like, hey, don't you have to take a shower? We all got to get dressed here. And I had already decided I'm going to just get the boys dressed, get them to school. I'll come back and take care of me, shower and all that stuff. Brush your teeth, wash your face, put a hat on, and let's move, right? And so I get the boys at school. It's 8:05. I was like, that's not too bad. 7:30, we woke up. We was out of the house to the school at 8:05. Yes. That's the real story. And now I'm in the car, Periscope, and still wanted to honor my commitment at work, 9:22:20, whatever it is. But I can do that. You know why? Because I'm free. I'm not in bondage. I work almost every day till 6 or 6:30. So a couple mornings like this is okay. And so I've earned that because I've earned it through my work and my diligence and my obedience to doing the work that I needed to do. So to say that, what my challenge to you is, I know that frees some people. You need to share this with all those moms out there that think, oh, look at them. They just have it all together. Their life is so perfect. Not. Ironing board, the drying works just as good. Yes. You can throw it in the dryer. I know, but it was the boys' pants, which that's a whole different story. We won't even talk about how hose and all that stuff. But, yep, you could throw the dryer in there. And so, we needed this morning. And so here's my challenge to you. I want you to go to my Facebook page, Developing People. I've already posted a challenge, and the wonders of Facebook, you can schedule your posts. So I did that before I did Periscope. Deej, you need to know that. And so the challenge, because I'm always like, oh, go do this, and then don't get to Facebook, and I'm like, oh, I didn't deliver with the people. So I did it right this time. I posted it before. Yes. Only Sunday clothes get ironed. So go to my Facebook page, post your transformation, what area you want to be transformed in, what you have been transformed in. Let's have a conversation. And then I am going to create, with the help of my handy dandy assistant, Shigapoo, we're going to create an opportunity to come together in April, face to face in Oklahoma City. So even if you're out of town, you can come. So we'll create the opportunity. We'll post it and put it up. And we're going to do face-to-face, and we're going to work through our transformation. So we're going to take Transformation Tuesday, and we're going to make it real and personal, and we're going to do the work and do it individually, do a little, support, whatnot, and make it happen, right? Yeah, Sugar Poo is the bomb, right? And she keeps me on track. She's been waiting in the rafters, like, when we're going to do this, when we're going to do this. So we are doing it in April. It is out public on Periscope. And then on Facebook. So go there today, post your post, share it with your friends, and let's make this thing happen. So have an awesome Tuesday. Be transformed even by the laughter and just like us sharing all our little business out and just supporting one another. And it's so nice to have my sisters on. Every time everybody gets on, I'm like, oh, my family's here. So now let's all go to work so we can get paid, so we can have seed to sow and build our own stuff. All right? All right. Have a good day. Bye-bye.